Hey there guys, NexGenStriker here, back again in this new location to record yet another video. I believe I'll record one more after this, so only 6 new videos, sorry about that, but I really just haven't had a lot of time to record. But anyway, I figured since it had been a while since I'd been on camera, I would pretty much record something that everyone would want, you know, from my different fan bases. So now I'm going to record one about Storm 3, as the title says. Basically, there's been a ton of information since I've last talked about it, so I figured I would just briefly go over it. You know, aside from the obvious, you know, there was like new characters, Hanzo, Mifune, Doroi, the Seven Swordsmen, which might not even be playable, and some other little things. And then there were two trailers, sorry. One where it was like Destinies Collide, which was a really, really cool trailer. I really liked that. That looked really epic. And then they had one where the 4th Great Ninja War that was just like really short, mostly just cutscenes. So, not too much to say on that, but basically I just want to give my updated thoughts. You know, right now there is a New York Comic-Con where people have been playing it. There might be some new features added. I haven't seen any yet, but yeah, overall the game does look obviously pretty solid as usual. I'm just hoping, you know, I mean, I know it's going to be a good game. As you can see from the boss battle so far, we've got the Nine-Tailed Fox attack, we've got Minato versus Toby, which is sort of a boss fight. It's not really, but you know, it's like a whatever. And then we've got Naruto versus the Nine Tails. We've got Sasuke versus the Kage. And I believe that's all the boss fights that have been announced. But that's pretty good because those are only the first 2 arcs. Most of them are probably going to be in the Ninja War arc. So honestly, that's pretty cool. I was really looking forward to some Kage Summit boss battles. Me personally, I hope that they still have Sasuke versus Danzo because that would be really cool cinematically. Maybe even Kisame versus Killer Bee, or maybe they'll have Kisame versus Might Guy, or Conan versus Toby, and then there's of course a whole ton they could do with the Ninja War. So yeah, tell me below what you think about that. New characters, tell me what you think about that. They all look pretty cool, so you know, it's what ifs. I'm not really watching spoilers, so I can't really tell you anything about the special techniques or anything, but yeah, gameplay looks more or less the same. I heard they've done something new with the assist characters, like they've added something new in not in the Awakening mode, but in like the standard. Maybe there's like new Awakening attack features or something. I'm not sure about that. That's just a rumor. And then there's also the Naruto downloadable content thing they're having where you can wear Goku's costume as Naruto, which, yeah, that's kind of dumb. But whatever, it's downloadable, so if you want to download it, whatevs. It's kind of a disgrace to Goku, really, because Naruto, sorry, you don't compete with Goku. It just doesn't happen. You don't step up on Dragon Ball Z. You don't do it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, graphics look good, you know. They had the hack and slash gameplay, which I think is going to really help the story, because mostly it's just like search, battle, search, battle, search, battle, boss battle, cutscene, you know. It'll mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit more like the show, which is, I think, what they're going for. Well, better than the show, obviously, because the show sucks. Sorry, it does. I hate it. Its animation's so bad. But whatevs. Anyway, it looks really good, and I don't know how far it's gonna go. You know, they have some filler in the anime, so if I had to guess where it's gonna go, Naruto just got past Tsunade and Raikage in the anime, I believe. So there's gonna be some Naruto battles, and then there's gonna be that 6th coffin that Kabuto showed. Please don't spoil anything below in the comments, by the way. I'm keeping this spoiler friendly here. That's why I'm saying 6th coffin. Yeah, his fight, I think they'll get that far. I don't know, though, because that fight, well, it did just end in the manga, but it went on for so long, I honestly don't even think they'll get the whole thing in there. That's just kind of weird. So yeah, I guess that'll be a 2-part boss battle. Its next part being in Storm 3.5 or whatever they want to call it. I think they should honestly just make that DLC like the rest of the story DLC, because Storm 3 should have been the end, but you know, Kishimoto pulled a, you know, oh, I'm not actually done story after they'd already announced it, so that kind of sucks. Whatevs. Anyway, so yeah, just tell me below what your thoughts are. I don't know how many times I've said that, but looks good. We'll have to see what other things are going to add. I'm not really too concerned about characters, because as long as they get the ones that need to get in there, which they typically do, it's all good. I'm just hoping that they add some new gameplay stuff. It doesn't look like the ultimate jutsus are going to change, unfortunately, which sucks. That was the big thing that I was worried about, but whatever. The story mode looks like it's going to be really fun, so that's really all you need. And hopefully they'll make some of the more dull things more epic, like Naruto vs. Sasuke in Storm 2. They made that way better. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.